Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to talk a little bit about my trip to Florida in November 2013. Now I'm on my way back, well, to the Oklahoma area. I'm finished up. Like I say, the main thing I did was Hoi Chi, a lot of Hoi Chi treatments. And Hoi Chi is an art. I use this to take away pain and improve people's lives. And it's a learning experience, like every art. The more you do it, the better you get. And what I learned, I come across some stuff that I've never come across before. One was a 25-year-old gal, and she looked good. I mean, her body was, she looked like a 25-year-old, nice and healthy and looking good. And I didn't know it at the time. Like I say, when I do my work, I don't ask people what's wrong with them. But I had her on the table, and I was going through her, and I couldn't find nothing wrong. I started on the back and went on down, and her hips, her knees, everything, and she was good. And then I got to the feet, and then so I checked the feet, and man, the feet were bad. And so I did the feet, and then after I did the feet, I went back and checked the rest of her, and what I already checked. And when I went back and started checking on her, bammo, man, I mean, she was bad. She was probably the worst that I've ever seen. And what I do, Hoi Chi works on the energy in the body. And that's what, so what I'm able to do is find where the energy flows and where it doesn't. Where it doesn't flow means there's some kind of problem. And normally when it doesn't flow, you have pain. If you don't have pain, it might be an organ, and it tells me this organ is not working right. And so I'm able to read the body. And that's why I don't ask people what's wrong with them. I can find it, and then I explain how the body works. And and after you understand how the body works, more than likely it will explain to you why you have the symptoms that you have. Medicine treats the symptoms, and what I do is locate the symptoms and back the symptoms back into the organs that cause the symptoms, and then explain to you how that organ is messing up and how it's affecting the rest of the body. And so like I say, on that gal, I ended up working over. She did good. Each day she's got better after that. I don't know how much better she's going to be, but it did do her good. Something else I came across, and one thing, when I travel, normally I'll travel with the motorcycle, run around down Central America with Xena and my table. I do my work on that. Normally I stay 2 days in a place when I'm working on people. And the reason I stay 2 days, well, one time my motorcycle broke, and I stayed in the place 5 days. The last couple days, they were carrying people down from the mountains. They were carrying them down to me. I mean, these people were really, really bad. They couldn't even function. I mean, they were bad. I mean, they're beyond. See, what I do, if I can't fix it, that means it's a medical problem. You know, like cartilage damage and just organ, you know, really bad organ stuff. If it's really bad, you need a doctor. You need medical attention. And but they were carrying these people, and they were really, really bad. And down in Central America, they bring somebody in, they expect them to be fixed, and if you don't fix them, they pour gasoline on you and set you on fire. So it was pretty scary the last couple of days, because they were bringing in people that were really, really bad. What I try to do, And this time in Florida, it was the same thing. Like I say, I worked in this one place for maybe 10 days. Yeah, probably about 10 days. And the last couple days, they were, I was having people that were really in pretty bad shape. And normally they were the older people and didn't really take care of themselves well. A lot of toxins in their body, and that's why everything was showing up bad. But I did come across something I've never come across before, and that's thin skin. And their skin was like paper. And I use this thumper thing, like a adjusting tool that I use. And what it would do, it would break their skin when I hit them. So, and you know, they said it's okay. I guess it happens to them all the time, but it's not okay with me. I don't like the idea of, you know, breaking your skin and having you bleed and stuff like that. So it wasn't too good. I had 2 people like that, and then I had some other ones that would bruise real easily, and they were all taking medicine, and that medicine, you know, thins their blood and really messes them up. So, and that, like I say, that was towards the end. So, but like I say, what I found, there is some people that I can't really work on. And I say the thin skin, I really kind of, now I try to stay away from it. That thin skin isn't all over the body. They were having it more on their arms more than anything that I was able to see. But like I say, I don't know if if they had it on their legs or what. I couldn't see it. But that's a tough one. That's a tough one. But overall, everybody improved. I got the guy that called me to go down there in the first place. I worked on him at the expo. Took away pain. He's already had operations, and he's had all kinds of therapies and stuff like that. I took away his pain just right there at the expo. So he just went plumb crazy. And then I had another guy that's the guy I stopped on my way back, and he's the same way. He's had pain over 30 years, and took it away in one treatment right there at the expo. So I had really good results, and people really learned as I was explaining how the body works. And as I say, when the kidneys aren't working just like they're supposed to, you have toxins in the body. The toxins weaken tendons and ligaments and cartilage. And then when it's weakened like that, then it's more chance for damage, your body going out of alignment. There's lots of things that can go on stuff like that. How the heart, raise the blood pressure, because your kidneys aren't pulling the pressure out. So you have the pericardium here and your heart. You have water in the pericardium, and so it's you don't have room for the heart to pound, and so then that raises the blood pressure. So in other words, there's nothing wrong with your heart. There's something wrong with your kidney, because the water, you're holding the water. And so I did a lot of people that were holding water, and I say that water means that the lymph glands will be full, and the lymph glands hold viruses, fungus, bacteria. So it's just a matter of time you're going to get sick. You know, when in your armpit and on the inside of your legs, you got lymph glands all over, but those are the main ones. And when those, and I you know, they didn't believe me, and after I found the bad kidney, I could show them the lymph glands that were full, and so I made believers out of a lot of people. So it turned out good, and a lot of people improved their health. A lot of people learned about how the body is, and all of them now can improve their health if they choose to, because they know how they've been hurting themselves, and they know what they can do to correct themselves. Okay, just wanted you to know it was a successful trip to life-changing Preparedness Expo in Lakeland, Florida, November 2nd and 3rd, 2013. It was a successful trip for me. I think they had a good turnout, and they did good too. So anyway, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com.